AVC, second video of the weekend so far from me. Obviously I've got a bit of time. Going to have a run over to those old records in Rugeley in a bit. Hopefully Harry will be able to wag off work for a bit and we'll might have a quick drink at lunchtime. If not, I'll still go over there. I've got to go to the travel agency in a minute and buy some Chinese currency for my daughter who's going to China for 10 days on Monday, so that's a bit of an adventure for her. And then next, and we're taking the advantage of my son being home from university so he can look after the chickens and the cat, and hope he gets them the right way around, you know, especially for the cat's sake. But we're flying out to Portugal to Vilamora for 5 days to get a bit of sun, so it might be my last video for a couple of weeks. Now, I've been a fan of Edwyn Collins on and off over the years since he was in Orange Juice. Orange Juice's best known single is this, Rip It Up. This was a really nice package when it came out, which was, I can't quite remember now, it's about 81, something like that. I think, but it was a poster, it's supposed to be a poster anyway. It opens up like this, and right in the middle you get two singles, and so even back in the day when he was on Polydor Records, Edwyn Collins was doing nicely packaged records, and I'll sort that out later. I did pick up one of his early singles on Postcard Records, which had got bands like Joseph K, Aztec Camera, and this is Poor Old Soul, and there was two versions of this, one with a postcard in it, which would have made this worth probably about £30+ according to the book. This is still collectible, about a fiver. I've actually got the Just Like Gold Aztec Camera single with the postcard in, and there's similar sleeves, and there was about 10 in this. So there was Orange Juice, Falling and Laughing, which can be a very expensive record, Blue Boy, Joseph K, who else is on there? I can't see that very well, I've got my glasses on, hang on. The Go-Betweens, Joseph K. It's just listing out the records, but this was supposed to be the sound of young Scotland. So I got that on single, and then a few years ago Edwyn Collins brought this album out called Gorgeous George, with a very well known singer, Girl Like You, on it, and that is an excellent album again. And then he's had some quite well publicised health problems to brain hemorrhages, and he made a couple of comeback albums which sort of got good reviews. But I did read an interesting article about his new album, which I'm going to show you in a moment, saying that people might have been kind to them because he's a nice bloke, very well respected, and because of his health problems, might have sort of made allowances for that. However, I did hear on Six Music a couple of weeks ago, that's about a month ago, a single off his new album. So I looked it up on the internet and found that now Edwyn Collins is the proprietor of a record label called AED, along with somebody else called James Endicott. And so I ordered the new album, and it came last week. Now, I did do a video about 2 weeks ago saying we've never had it so good, and this sort of endorses what I said. So when I opened up the card mailer, this was in there. So it's a brown paper bag, the sort of thing you would get out of an old hardware store, and it says AED Records, established 2011, proprietors Edwyn Collins and James Endicott, a high fidelity West Heath Studios production with vinyl in mind. Very important, that. And what I read into that is that the album's been recorded with a view that it will be going on vinyl, not that it will be going on CD. So I opened it up. I'm trying to be really careful with this because I don't want to tear the bag. And there's a sealed copy of the album in there, and that is a linoleum cutting on the front, which Edwyn did himself. Picture him on the back. Nice heavy pressing of the album. I've put a sleeve in there, but there was an inner with all the lyrics. In addition, there's a postcard with details of his tour. Unfortunately, we can't make his tour, we're going somewhere else in 3 weeks. An exact copy on CD of the album, which I think makes a perfect vinyl package. I think if record companies did that, there would be no need for anybody to ever download anything unless they were getting it for free. or trying to get it for free. There was also another lino cut by Edwyn, and a note on the back saying, "Dear John, thanks for your order. We hope you enjoy the record, AED." And then an additional EP of live tracks by Edwyn Collins. "What Presents," "Make Me Feel Again," which is a track off Gorgeous George, "Rip It Up," which is the Orange Juice single, and "Losing Sleep," all as part of the package, which was £15 plus postage. So again, and on a personalised invoice. So we listened to this 3 times last night, one after the other. This album is so good. There's so many references in there. There's a bit of Northern Soul. There's a bit of I heard a bit of Roxy. There's something in there that I can't put my finger on, but I will remember what it is. But it's very clearly Edwyn Collins. And then there's a beautiful track last, which is a well-known American song called "Love's Been Good to Me." And the last time I heard that was on, I think it was Johnny Cash's the number 6, Americana number 6, and the one where he's dying, and it's a really poignant and sad song. And Edwyn Collins does massive justice to that cover. It's fantastically recorded. It's absolutely silent between tracks. It's a perfect pressing, and it's a massive return to form by Edwyn Collins. This is almost, to me, feels like the album of the year, and it's only March, so I'd strongly urge you to go out and buy it. I don't usually do videos dedicated just to one artist or album, so that may be one of my first ones. The other thing that I got in the post, I heard on 6 Music again a band called the Vestals. I thought that sounds excellent. It's a bit there's a bit of Interpol in there. It's definitely indie, and the track is called Perfect Pain, or was called Perfect Pain, by the Vestals. So I looked them up, and they were selling. They're a young band. They're selling vinyl. They haven't got they might have an album. I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. But this is a double A side. The B side is called, or the other A side is called 17. So I sent for this. It was a 5, and this came yesterday. And the single, again, it's a lovely thing. Lovely green vinyl. Great song. I posted it on Facebook, so if anybody, look them up, listen to the song. I've actually posted it to Brett because I think it's something he'll love as well, and Jesse for that matter. And they dropped in a pin badge of the record company, which is called, I can't remember the record company name there. It's not even on, I don't think. I should have made a note. Oh yeah, here it is. Killing Moon Records, Grove Studios, 80 Road, London, and it's all very personalised. You can see they sent it to me, my address on. So my contention remains that as vinyl buyers and collectors, we have never had it so good. If I get a chance over the weekend, we're planning a record fair on Monday in Buxton. So if I get a chance, I might just post some footage about that. If not, hope you have a great weekend, and see you after our Portugal trip. Take care.